Erin Fetherston. I'm a fashion designer. You're here in my closet, and I'm very happy to show you some of my favorite pieces. As a designer, I always love everything that feels feminine, that feels light and airy. My work has been inspired from growing up in California, from living and working in Paris, and now I think is evolving to reflect my time here living in New York. So one of the occupational hazards of being a fashion designer is that your closet is always expanding. And at the end of each season, I get to inherit a lot of samples that come home, which I always love, but I'm forever looking for more space. Theoretically, I would love to have a perfectly merchandised closet that shows a rainbow of color and that's organized by season, by garment. And I've tried to do that here, but it is hard for me to keep on top of it. The closet that we're in right now I actually refer to as more of my archive closet. I really do love collecting vintage. I feel like there's so much we can learn from vintage garments, and for the years I lived in Paris, I taught myself how to go to the auction houses, and I would go on days where they would have auctions of haute couture, and I found some of the most amazing items doing that. This gown is a vintage Chanel haute couture gown, and what I love about it is at the waistband it has all of this smocking which has been done by hand. I love to look inside these old vintage garments to see how they're constructed, because there's just so much care in all of the seaming. Everything is done by hand, so that's a fun one. This is a really cute dress. It's actually one of my favorite materials. It's a cotton piqué, and I feel like this is just a really fun festive dress that you can wear in the day or the evening. Again, I always like to design pieces that have that versatility, where maybe it's just about a shoe change or a purse change, and it's something that can take you through a whole range of events. Another older vintage piece which I've always been in love with is this kimono. I've always been a big believer in glamorous dressing at home. I think this is like so much fun to just be lounging around the house. You won't catch me in sweats at home. In fall, one of my favorite materials to work with is actually a cotton silk blend, especially for more structured pieces. This is a dress from an older season. I think it was from a few years ago when everyone got really into that constructed shoulder, but I still think it's a beautiful tailored dress. This is a fun cotton jersey tee that I embellished. I always like to think about taking fabrics and applying them in a different context. So taking something like a cotton, which feels like more casual, or a cotton jersey, and dressing it up so you can have that comfort of those nice natural materials and still look glamorous in the evening. I know it's a little early, but this is a sample that I just pulled off the runway from my spring show. I wanted to show it to you. I love this print, big butterflies, but this will be for spring 2012. So it's time for the 60-second challenge. I think I know what I'm gonna wear. It's one of my favorite cotton dresses in my wardrobe. So this is the dress that I chose. It's from my newest collection. It's actually cotton that's been embroidered with black thread and then cut out, and I used a contrast lining underneath, so it's 2 layers. I love the dimension of it. I think because it has high contrast, it's a piece that you can wear in fall, winter. I'll probably pair this with black tights and do a black patent heel with it to go out to parties, and in the summer I love it even with a bare leg, just going to a sandal. It's one of my favorite pieces. So it's been nice having you. I have to go. I'll see you soon.